The BCC says that on they've identified 23 issues that they need clarity on. 2 of them they've got clarity from the government, so 21 out of 23 items still to be achieved. And we talk about the UK government agreeing what it wants from trade, but this is, of course, without putting it to Europe. So there's still a long way to go. Is there time?
We're running out. I mean, look, the BCC in some ways is being unreasonable because the British government actually does not know what it can agree on because it's not a united government and never was about Brexit. Half the people in the government are Remainers anyway, and the other half are hard Brexiteers, and they're trying to find a compromise between the two. Business has got to a stage where it says, we don't care, we just want to know what it looks like so we can plan. The only problem is you can't plan till the government actually goes forward and puts a plan that they proposes and then you negotiate with them.
Do businesses tell you that they're not investing? Because it's, business investment is sometimes hard to get a handle on. It can be, the data can be a little backward-looking.
So what I hear from going to meetings of the PCI, or what I hear when we talk to businesses, is that businesses are holding back to try to see what it is they've got to do. So there is some holdback, and they're worried about what it means. There's such an interdependency of trade now. It's not that they're saying we don't want a Brexit, which is sometimes what people like the Foreign Secretary seem to think, who has clearly very strong views about business.
Yes.
What they're saying is we need clarity, because if you have clarity, you can plan, and they're not getting that, and I don't think they can for a while.
Yeah, Boris Johnson using some very strong language, which we won't repeat. Manus?
Yes, he is indeed. Saker, can I take it to the point that Anna and I started the show with, which is volatility? I was looking at cable vol, I was looking at euro sterling volatility. It's in the GTV library for anybody out there. We're sub the average for the year. We're sub the highs. This smacks of mispriced volatility to me. RBC would say that this is actually pricing that, Brexit might not happen. Is the market mispricing volatility? The worst quarter for the pound since June 2016.
So 2 statements. One is there's something going on the currency market, particularly with cable, which tells you that sterling might not be where it should be. That point I accept. The second point is that Brexit will not happen. I think it's politically impossible for Brexit not to happen in some shape at this stage. I really do. And I think that the ruction in society would be so huge, and the Tory party would implode. So they're going to have to push some kind of Brexit. But the stability we've got at a new low for sterling assumes that things are not going to get worse from here. And until we have clarity, I'm afraid that is not clear to me at all.
Saker, what's the worst tail risk that you think could come to pass? Implosion of this current government?
I think implosion of this government is a bad risk because that'll throw it all up in disarray, and we'll go back to debating, do you have Brexit on what terms, all over again, and then you have another 2 years of uncertainty until the whole thing is settled. So that is, in the UK market, I think that is a tail risk, which is a bad one.